Egyptian. Tell them for guan, eviction. This one, yeah, it's had a bad gal edition. See them gal that kind of.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing two products which are both from Temple Spa. So the first one is called Healthy Glow, which is a bronzer, highlight and blush all in one. And the other one is a foundation, but it's a powder foundation, and this one is called Velveluto. So I'm going to be testing both of these today. Basically I go to quite a few parties, and I've had a few parties myself from Temple Spa. I'll tell you a bit more about that in the video if you want to hear some more about that. So basically I'm just going to be testing them. I will be giving you my honest review on them. So if you want to see that, then keep watching. So first of all, I've already prepped my face. So I've just come out of the shower and I used a face wash just to make my face nice and soft. I've done my brows already because I don't need to do them in this video. So first I use this mask. This is by Temple Spa. So it's called Purification. It's a deep cleansing mask and it looks like this inside. It's quite a weird texture. It's kind of like putty, but so you mainly use this one for oily skin. You leave it on for around 20 minutes, and then I use a dark Temple Spa actual flannel. So I heat that up with just some hot water and put that on my face and then remove it like that. And then after I cleanse, tone and moisturise, just so my skin is prepped for the day. So the cleanser I use, the label's coming off because I've been using it for so long. I literally have the tiniest bit left, but it's called In the Beginning. This is how much is left. So there's literally hardly any left. This is for dry skin, and it's got kind of grainy bits in it, so when you rub it in, you can really feel it getting into the skin. But that is like my all-time favourite product of Temple Spa. I will definitely be rebuying it. It literally, as soon as you take it off, your skin is so soft and it feels amazing. So then I use the toning essence. This is like a mist toner, which is this one. And I usually either spray it directly to my face, then get a cotton wool pad and just rub it in, or I'll squirt it straight onto the cotton wool pad and dab it into my face. And then lastly I use this moisturiser. So after cleansing and toning, I will use this moisturiser. This is a mattifying moisturiser and it feels really nice. It feels quite strange at first when you rub it onto your skin. It feels quite greasy, but then it soaks in and it feels really nice. This is for oily and acne prone skin. This is my favourite. I haven't actually applied this yet, so I will apply this now. Every time I use just 2 pumps, and that is always enough. I'll just put it on there and just rub it into my skin. It's so soft and it's quite it's so smooth, like you just rub it around and it's so soft on your skin. But this is also good for applying before your makeup. It makes it stay on longer, and it's a good base before primer. It's all done. My skin's all prepped. I will be trying out the foundation and the bronzer, highlight and blush palette. So basically the packaging looks like this. So the silver one is the foundation. It's called a velvet face base. So this is called Velveluto. I will open it up and see what it's like. The packaging is always so nice. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then when you open it up. So once you open it up, it's got the Temple Spa logo on. Then it's got a bottom compartment with the applicator. So as you can see, I have never used this, so I will be trying that out in a moment. And the other one is this. It's called Healthy Glow. It's a bronzer, highlighter and blush. So I'll open that one up and see what that looks like. So again, it's really nice packaging, still the silver theme. So this is inside. It's quite a small compartment, but it's just got these film on top. So that's what it looks like inside. So that one's the bronzer, that one's the highlight, and that one's of course the blush. And once lifting this one up as well, it also comes with a Temple Spa brush to apply it with. Usually I would use my own brush, but I am going to test it with that just to show you that how the product actually works with the products as well. So first of all, I'll take the foundation, which was this one. Just open that up. I literally have no idea how this is going to look, so bear with me if I'm not 100% how to use it. So I'll just put a small amount on my sponge. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really mattifying and it's really soft on your skin. Sometimes with foundation it feels quite cakey and you can feel it on your face, but this you can honestly like hardly feel it. So whilst I'm applying this, I'll just speak to you a bit about it. So if you haven't already heard of Temple Spa, they basically, they mainly have skincare products, but I think they've just started releasing some makeup products at the moment. They do their own parties, so you can bring a load of friends over, they go in your front room or something, and the rep will actually come to your house and get all the products out. They can test some things on you and let you know a bit more about it. They are really good, and I've had a few people now come to my house, and I've had a few parties myself, and I've been to a few parties as well, and at every party, almost every single person books a new party. You get, once you book a party, you get a party gift. So it's a little hamper full of little things that you can get. At the parties, they do little games sometimes where you can win some free products. The parties are so good, and you don't feel forced to buy things. Whereas I know some parties, you kind of feel pressured to buy things. Whereas these, you literally turn up, and if you don't want to buy something, you don't want to buy something. They don't pressure you. You literally just have a nose, and if you want just a girly night, then that's a good way of doing it. In my description down below, I can put a link to an account where you can order yourself something. I will also put a Facebook page of somebody that you can contact if you did want to do a party and you live in Devon. Then they would definitely book you in for one. But they gave me these products today just to test, to see what I think about. So I've now applied the foundation, and my first impressions is I actually really like it. So as you can see, the foundation is quite natural looking, it's not cakey. If the application isn't amazing, it's literally just because of me, because I never use a sponge and compact. I usually always use liquid foundations, so this is a little bit different for me anyway. So I'll put that one back away. So next is of course the highlight, bronzing and blush palette, which was this one. So I'm just going to open that one up. So it came with this brush, so I am going to try and do them all with this brush just to see how it goes. If it don't get along well with the brush, I will try using my own brushes. But this brush actually is really soft, and it feels like it's got quite a small handle but quite long bristles, so you can really like get in there. But I'm going to do a swatch for you guys on each three of these. So I'll do a swatch on the bronzer, the highlight and the blush to see what they look like before putting it on my skin. So just feeling that is really soft. This one is the bronzer, the blush and the highlight. So I would say these are quite subtle, which is nice because I wouldn't expect them to be like full on and caked on, but they're quite pigmented and they do look quite nice. The only thing I would say is it would be quite difficult to get this brush on there. I don't know if you are meant to use your own brush or what, so I'm just going to try. So I'm going to put in this one into the bronzer, just to test that out. So this is what the bronzer looks like. I do really like this. It's quite a natural bronzer, and I think this applicator is actually really good because it's got that kind of flat edge, so it just gets a sharper finish on your bronzer. So all in all, I do really like that. So next up is going to be the blush. So I've just gone and grabbed my blush brush and my highlighting brush, just because I think that'll be much easier than using the brush that was provided. just because they're such small sections that I'll find it a little bit difficult to actually get in there. So I'm just going to take that blush shade, which is quite a nice subtle one. Just go apply that on my cheeks. That's actually a really pretty blush, and it's quite subtle, like I said, like the bronzer. It just gives a bit of colour to your cheeks, and I think it's really nice. So now I'm just going to take my fan brush and I'm just going to pop into that highlighting shade. So in my personal opinion, I think the highlight is my favourite part of this little palette. I do like the blush and bronzer, but I do really like this highlight. I think it's a really, it gives you a nice glow, but it's also quite shimmery. And it's quite natural, and it's not chalky like a lot of highlights. So highlights, when they're quite pigmented, I always find they give you a bit of breakout and they look a bit chalky on your skin, but this one is so like natural, and it is quite subtle, but obviously you can build that up if you want a bit of a higher glow. My final review is I'm actually really happy with them products. I think they go on so nicely on your skin. They're all such a soft kind of feel to them. They all have such a smooth feel. This is like my honest opinion, because if I didn't like something I would tell you. I've probably said it in a few of my other videos that I don't like some products, and I don't. But that one is really nice. They all blend in so nicely as well. So like the blush, the highlight, the bronzer, it all looks so nice. And even the foundation, it looks quite natural. So it's not full coverage like liquid foundations, whereas they cover every single like spot and freckle. But that is just a nice everyday look. I think that looks really nice. So I don't know if you can see, but the highlight just gives you a really nice glow over here, which isn't like blinding, and it's really nice and just subtle. It's quite a natural look. The blush as well and the bronzer give you a nice colour to your cheeks. And I think it's just a really natural look for if you're just going for an everyday look, you want to just pop on a bit of makeup. It already comes with the applicators, and it's such nice packaging as well. So that is my final review. If you want to see me doing a skincare video on Temple Spa, I will, because I do use them every single evening and morning. I use what I showed you before, so the cleanser, toner, moisturiser. I use the mask every few days, maybe once or twice a week. And they just make my skin literally spotless. I used to have so many spots around my mouth, on my forehead, and it completely cleared up my skin. I would definitely recommend getting yourself some of them, I'm not gonna lie, or even just checking out their page. Booking yourself a party, just see what they're like in real life, because obviously I'm showing you on video what it's like, but you just don't know until you actually have a party yourself and see them in real life, because we all have different skin types. So my skin is oily, but I have a dry T-zone, whereas everybody else is different. So if your face is completely oily, they have different products for oily skin. For dry skin, I have a mask in my room as well. These are just like the products I use every single day. Comment down below if you've heard of Temple Spa before. Tell me what you've got and let me know if you like their products. If you don't, just give me a bit of feedback on what you think of them, because I really like them, but I know quite a few people haven't heard of them before, so I thought I'd put them across as well, just so you've got a bit of knowledge on their product. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.